Hi, everybody. It's Judy. It's the evening of May 21st, 2016, and I just wanted to come on here. I've been reading a lot of the comments, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to respond to everybody. It was such an overwhelming response to the last several videos that I did that I'm completely overwhelmed with all the comments and everything. And if I don't get to you, I'll try my best, but if I don't get to you, I want to say thanks to everybody who made such wonderful, sweet comments on all my videos. It really uplifted me with the things that you said. God bless you. I wanted to say here that I noticed people were commenting a lot on getting a message from God through songs. And I just wanted to address that. You have to understand one thing, that God made everything. Um, Everything that we do down here on the earth is secular. And although Satan is running everything, uh, God is overseeing it and God is permitting things. And if God made it, He could use it. And what God does is He takes the things that you're interested in, and He uses these channels to make connections with you. And I never really liked hard rock music or anything like that. I loved pop growing up, and so that's the medium He uses. Only one of the mediums that He would use um, to send me a message. He's done other things as well, but right now I'm just addressing this one. And you have to understand one thing, when you're really intimate with the Lord, and you're listening to music, in this case, maybe I'll listen to the Love Channel on Sirius XM, and I'm listening now. I'm not listening for my pleasure, I'm listening for messages. Because I know that that is the way that the Lord communicates with me. And I listen, and a lot of times it's just in the background, and I'm thinking about something while I'm driving. And then all of a sudden, if the Lord has wants to tell me something, He'll draw my attention to the song, and I'll pay attention to the lyric. And it could be anything. And I'll just give you an example here. Um, we have major familiar spirits in my family, overweight demons, and they're what I call a root demon. It's like a kingpin demon, and there's a whole bunch of them, and they run through families, and it's very, very difficult. A lot of people fight weight loss their whole life, and they just can't win this battle. And for people that um, even people that are saved and sealed with the Holy Spirit, you can still have a problem with your flesh demanding too much food. And, for me, being a child of God, if I start to get too overweight, it's like for me, I'm wearing my sin, because it's the sin that you can't hide. So you walk around, and you're aware of it, and you feel ashamed of it. And you also know that the Lord is not really pleased with the excess and the addiction, and that you're feeding your flesh. So there's this program that I ran into a very long time ago. I tried it. It's a godly way to lose weight, and the program is based on waiting for your stomach to growl until you get hungry, really hungry. So you got to burn off all your calories. Once your stomach starts to growl, you sit down, you eat very, very slowly, but you could eat anything you want. And you take small bites, and then when you get to that point where your stomach is really growling, you don't need that much food. And then you'll eat, maybe you eat half of what's on your plate, or a little bit less than half of what's on your plate, and then you feel the full signal and you stop. And this was New Year's of 2015. um, um, it was waiting for the ball to go down on New Year's, and I was on my phone on Facebook, and I saw this organization pop up on my screen. They were giving away a free um, basics 6 CD course, and I remembered them from back in the '90s when I tried it. Um, and and it was a free. It was free. We were offering it free for New Year's Eve. And so I felt like this was a message from the Lord, and I clicked the button, and they sent me this free 6 CD set. And it's about obedience, and it's about being obedient to the Lord, and waiting until your stomach growls before you eat. And you cannot imagine how good the food tastes when you get to that hunger. And then, you can't feel the full signal when you eat when you're not hungry, okay? But when you wait for that hunger, you for some reason, you feel the full signal. And I tried it out, being obedient. I did a really good job, and I lost like 25 pounds eating everything I wanted, which was even cake and fried foods and hamburgers, everything. But I just ate until I felt the full signal, and then I pushed it away. And the Lord, actually, the Lord was so pleased that He used to tell me, go down and weigh yourself, because I have like a doctor's scale. And I would see that I lost a pound or 2 pounds, and I was resisting weighing myself because Satan was telling me that I didn't, lose any weight. But then the Lord said, go down and weigh yourself, and because you see, He knows every ounce. He knows if you lose an ounce. He knows everything about you, every physiological, emotional, every kind of aspect of you. He has the whole schematic of you. So, and then He would get a big kick out of when he wanted to tell me that I lost the weight. And we did this till I went down like 25 pounds. And then somehow I coasted for a while. I got too comfortable, and I stopped paying attention to it. And I started to slide back, and all the weight came back plus more. And so I've been struggling. I've been struggling. I've been praying. I've been asking other people to pray. And I asked God one day, I said, what am I doing wrong, God? What am I doing? I can't get back to where I was. And so that next morning, I get in my car to go for coffee. He talks to me a lot on the way to go get coffee because the radio goes on. It's always on. And the song comes on by George Benson, Turn Your Love Around. And he immediately commanded me to pay attention to this song. And I just want to show you how the Lord uses what a lot of people call secular music to talk to His children. Okay? And here's just some of the lyrics, okay? You've got the love, you've got the power, but you just don't understand. Girl, you've been charging by the hour for your love. In other words, I haven't been giving Him all my love because I've been giving a lot of it to the food. And then it says, I'm trying to show you how much I love you. I still believe in romance. You taken way too many chances with my love. In other words, I'm pushing the boundaries and the limits of sin, basically. Okay? And then it says, I remembered when you used to be the talk of the town. All you get is lonely. So turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I could show you how. Turn your love around. In other words, turn your love for the food back to me. Turn it around. I could show you how. I did it through the program, through the obedience program, right? I can show you how. Turn your love around. And then there's more lyrics here. Uh, Without the woman, I can make it, but I need the girl to stay. Okay? Because when you're a child of God, a childlike, and He's the Father, you listen to the Father. And when you're grown up, you go out on your own. Oh, don't you let the lady take it, but I need the girl to stay. Oh, don't you let the lady take it away. Don't let the grown up in me take the little girl away from him. When all I need's a taste of yesterday, but you stay at home and all you get is lonely. In other words, you sink and you drown in your own self-pity. Turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. And then it says, oh girl, you know me. And that's the intimacy. But I'm alone until you show me. So basically, the eating is coming between me and him, and we can't connect. Yeah, it says, I'm alone until you show me that you're still in love with me, and we're going to make it, and we're going to take it back where we belong. And that's up to the Shamaim. So I'm just going to show you, he picks the perfect song to tell me the answer on what to do to fix my problem. And God could use a song. He could use anything. I have a whole list of things I could share with you of how God communicates with me. But I wanted to pick this one in particular because it was so specific. And, you know, yeah, people have to get off this secular thing because right now, the level of intimacy I have with the Lord, I don't enjoy anything here. So if I'm looking at anything, I'm looking for Him. If I'm listening to anything, I'm waiting for a message. Okay? And all I do is wait and listen, and I'm attentive. So that's the whole existence here. So that's what I would say to people that come on to my videos and start hammering me about that they don't understand how God could use a song to communicate. And I just proved it with this one. So anybody out there that has a weight problem, check this lady out. It's really a great program, and I'm going to start this again. It's called the Way Down Basics. And the lady who did this is called Gwen Shamblin. So you could go to this website or the Facebook page, Way Down Basics. Check it out. It's an obedience to Jesus Christ, and just all it is. It's not even like it's just the fasting part is just waiting on the Lord to give you the signal that you're hungry. And it's a really great spiritual Bible-based program, and it works. Okay, as long as you don't slip on a banana peel, like I did. But listen, we're human, right? We get back on the horse. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you and thank everybody for all the beautiful comments that you gave me. And I hope you enjoyed this little message. Have a great evening in the Lord. I love you.